Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Show. We've got some FIBA group play on tap, so let's get it going. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see Brazil facing Germany. You look at Germany, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And as for Brazil, they lost their first group stage contest. They need to win tonight.
Yeah, it's simple. They lose, they are out. So tonight is about playing with passion for your country. They have to be locked in tonight.
For this German team, 2023 was a special moment, winning the World Championship in the Philippines.
It was their first ever major title. They beat the U.S. by 2 in a thrilling semifinal. Dennis Schroeder was named MVP of the tournament.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
Well, remember, guys, size doesn't always equal athleticism.
Here's Lamb, pass to Larson. And off the glass, that one's good.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Oh, deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brazil able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Duarte. There's the screen. Pass to Barbosa. It's picked off. Lamb up top. Wagner on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
When you think about great national basketball teams in the Americas, Brazil is near the top of the list.
Yeah, neck and neck with the USA for medals in Americas-based FIBA competition. Brazil is a passionate and competitive basketball country.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Germany. Now Wagner. Hartenstein a screen. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 3. And he gets that one. Hartenstein's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer, and has a great view of the floor.
Over to the wing. Here's Santos. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Germany?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Germany. Pass to Larson. Santos pulls it in. So it's Brazil now. To the middle. Barbosa can't get it to go. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Now Hartenstein. Pass to Wagner. And here is Lamb. 4-3. Here's Hartenstein. Misses from close range.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Santos. To the paint. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Duarte. It's rebounded by Germany. Outside Lamb. Out of bounds. Brazil will have it. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Out to the right wing. Here's Santos. 5 points in the game. And they pick up 2. Santos has got 7. Here's Germany now. Outside Lamb. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Brazil trails by 3. Here's Santos. Still without a bucket. Pass to Santos. Back to Duarte. Wagner with a steal. Here's Schroeder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you got to credit the quick thinking on that play from Wagner. Seeing a chance to grab the steal and swiping it.
It's Duarte on the wing. Here's Barbosa. And it's rejected. Wagner looking it over. Pass to Lamb. Now here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. Now Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Now here's Wagner. The 3 is up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Brazil trails by 5. Here's Santos. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Lamb. It's rebounded by Brazil.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Barbosa. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Brazil shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And Germany making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. Now Schroeder. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look at Franz Wagner going up to get it.
Brazil trails by 4. Here's Santos. No points so far. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Santos. Pass to Diaz. Here's Duarte. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Wagner. The 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Here's Diaz. Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Here's the 3. Brazil again can't hit. Wagner outside. Wagner inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, great job by Wagner. throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
And Brazil calls timeout here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brazil trails by 9. Here's Melo. Pass to Tavares. No good again that time. Here's Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wagner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Tavares. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mo Wagner. Brazil shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Tavares taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Germany leading by 10. Here's Dunleavy. Wagner with a screen. Down low. And the dunk by Wagner.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Santos. He's got 7. Here's the pick. Pass to Melo. Here's Tavares. 5 on the clock. Brazil again can't hit. Out left to the wing. Here's Dunleavy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Germany, Dunleavy. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Some changes for Germany. Anderson's checked in for Larson. De Silva comes in for Wagner. And so he makes both from the line. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Santos. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to De Silva. Good ball movement here by Germany. Wagner with a screen. Here's Dunleavy. It's rebounded by Brazil.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Melo. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brazil able to keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
So it's Brazil now, down by 12. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson drives, pass to Klein. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1. Substitution on the court.
And that one misses. Brazil trails by 14. Here's Melo. Here's Silva. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
It's been all about Franz Wagner for Germany, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. It's quarter 2 here in this group stage game at the FIBA tournament. Glad to have you back with us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Germany?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Melo. To the wing, right side. Pass to Machado. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Machado for Brazil.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's De Silva. Fires for 3. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Brazil trails by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Machado. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Dunleavy. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Tavares. Uses the glass on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Germany leading by 10. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Inside, here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Here's Melo. And there's the drive. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
For Brazil, their last game a loss to South Sudan. Pass to Dunleavy. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Klein. 3-pointer. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's stolen. And now Germany on the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
1st team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow.
Germany shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Germany calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. The first one falls. And Anderson drops them both. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Silva. Rebounded by Germany. Now here's Anderson. Good ball movement here by Germany. And the dunk by Wagner.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Brazil shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Brazil, Tavares. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Germany. It's a 13-point game. Dunleavy passes to Wagner. Here's Dunleavy. Back to Wagner. There's the three. And it's Diaz with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Santos. Wagner with a steal. On the attack, Schroeder. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the left side wing. Here's Santos, defended by Wagner. From the baseline, that one drops for him. Santos has got 11.
And that's how you expose the smaller defender. In the mid-range, rise up and shoot it right over the top.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 11. Lamb finds Wagner. To the inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Here's Santos. He's scoreless. Right wing. Takes a three. Schroeder with a rebound. Germany leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
And it's Tavares missing. Tavares has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Dunleavy passes to Lamb. Here's Dunleavy. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Brazil. Pass to Santos. Out to the wing. Here's Tavares, defended by Wagner.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Larson's checked in for Wagner.
Substitution.
Here's Germany now.
Substitution on the court.
Up top, Schroeder. From 12 feet. And it's Diaz with a rebound. Brazil trails by 17. Here's Santos. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Brazil shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Germany leading by 16. Schroeder passes to Dunleavy. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. Barbosa's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Tavares. Dunleavy with a rebound. Tavares has gone 1 of 5 from the field. Out of bounds. Brazil will have it.
Brazil.
Brazil trails by 16. To the right side. Out to the right wing. Barbosa passes to Diaz. Counted from distance. Diaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's got the green light for shots like that. Give him some room and let it rip.
They set the pick. Wagner outside. Pass to Dunleavy. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Brazil. Here's Santos. Here's Santos. And Barbosa gets it to go. Barbosa's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Larson. Back to Wagner. Good ball movement here by Germany. Now here's Schroeder. Inside. Deflects the pass. 6 on the shot clock. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 15 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
To the wing, right side. Here's Santos. He's got 11. Knocks down the long J. 14 points for him.
Yeah, that's his spot. And the defender did everything he could to interfere with the shot.
Pass to Dunleavy. 1:51 left in the first half. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So it's Brazil now. They trail by 11. To the left wing. Pass to Barbosa. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Barbosa's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And here's Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Brazil trails by 13. Pass to Silva. Out of bounds. It'll be Germany's ball.
Germany ball.
.103 left to play in the first half. Wagner outside. Here's Larson. This one for 3. And it's Wagner missing. Wagner's gone 1 for 4 from distance. From the wing. Up again. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 5 now.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Santos pulls it in. Here's Silva. Pass to Santos. Here's Diaz. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Germany ending the quarter up 3, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action. With the third quarter just now underway, Franz Wagner has been sensational.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Brazil trails by 11. Brazil moving that ball around. Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. The three ball. Hits a three-pointer. Santos is for Brazil. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Germany. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Wagner.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. It's Dorte on the wing. Here's Barbosa. It's blocked. Wagner, right side. Good on the bucket. Wagner's got 21 points in the game.
Well, there's Wagner using that size to get a good look on the drive.
Here's Diaz. And another three for Brazil.
Even with the D smothering him, he makes a terrific shot.
Germany leading by 9. Outside Lamb. Pass to Larson. Wagner left side. Hartenstein a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Schroeder with it. Pass to Wagner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Brazil calls timeout here. Brazil trails by 13. Here's Santos. Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. Santos can't get it to go. And here's Wagner. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's Lamb on the wing. Hartenstein a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lamb finds Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Down low. Barbosa. Kept alive. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Left side, Lamb. Wagner outside. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Larson. Hartenstein in the post. 10 points for him, and he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got 8 here in this quarter. So it's Brazil now. 17-point game. Duarte, pass to Barbosa. To stop the run. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Wagner. Shoots from 14. Again, Germany.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And Brazil calls timeout here. Brazil trails by 19. Out to the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Germany. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. Wagner's got 25 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Fades back. It's good. Wagner's got 10 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Germany.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 19.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Wagner on the wing. Now Hartenstein. Wagner inside. 6 to shoot. And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by Brazil. Here's Santos. And that one's good. Santos has got 6 points.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Germany now. They're on a 16-7 run to the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Brazil trails by 20. It's Duarte on the wing. Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. Offline with a 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Lamb finds Schroeder. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, their schemes have been effective,
Time out.
and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And Brazil calls timeout here.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Santos. He has 6. Pass to Tavares. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Lamb. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. Now here's Lamb. Here's Larson. 5 to shoot. That one goes in. Give him 8.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Down low. Here's Barbosa. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Germany. Wagner comes in for Hartenstein. De Silva comes in for Larson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Germany leading by 23. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. De Silva. No good with a layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Tavares' shot is good. Tavares has got 6.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
Now Schroeder. Wagner with a screen. The ball's knocked loose. Here's De Silva. And he gets it back. Back to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. It's Lamb on the wing. The rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 4 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Germany's ball.
Substitution for Germany. Anderson. Klein.
Pass to De Silva. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Tavares. Following the score by Germany. Here's Barbosa. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Klein. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Diaz. Out left to the wing. Here's Tavares. It's rebounded by Germany. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Dunleavy. Off target from outside.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Barbosa. To the middle. It's stolen.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
It's been all about Franz Wagner for Germany. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Welcome back, folks, for our 4th and final quarter of FIBA group play coverage. Here's Klein. Pass to Dunleavy. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Wagner.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. To the left side wing. Here's Machado, defended by Wagner. Here's Santos. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Brazil. Greedy Santos. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Now here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen. To the paint. It's tipped. De Silva. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
To the wing on the left. Here's Silva. Sinks it from distance. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. Here's Dunleavy. Shot clock at 5. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Santos, defended by Wagner. Pass to Silva. He shoots a 3. Machado tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And Germany making a change here. Larson's checked in.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brazil making a switch here. So he gets them both. And so Wagner will bring it up for Germany. Pass to De Silva. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And there's the screen. Here's Dunleavy. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Brazil now. They trail by 18. Here's Silva. Pass to Melo. Here's Klein. Here's De Silva. The putback. Knocked away. And he dunks it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Klein. Pass to De Silva from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yep, count it.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Pass to Larson. It's rebounded by Brazil. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
To the left wing. Back to Wagner. "13 feet out. Basket's good. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's a 3-level scorer. That's what Wagner can do.
Pass to Silva. Another shot. And Barbosa gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Wagner, left side. There's a screen. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. Barbosa's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Klein. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Brazil. Barbosa's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. You know, for the players who ply their trade in the NBA, it can be a tough adjustment to the FIBA rules.
Yeah, the rules aren't a drastic change, but they can catch you off guard. Still, most NBA players can adjust after a game or two in a tournament. Don't forget, the rules are different for coaches, too.
Good ball movement here by Germany. Here's Klein. Shot clock at 6. Wagner outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Santos can't get it to go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To the middle. Here's Klein. And that one is hammered home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Silva. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul for team foul. At the line for Brazil. Silva. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Germany leading by 19. Lamb with the ball. Inside. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Lamb. Hartenstein's got 14 points here in the second half. With the shorter three-point line in FIBA, having a good group of shooters is a must.
Well, if a guy gets going, he can pour it on in a hurry. A lot of big guys who don't quite have NBA 3 range might find themselves in range during FIBA play. The line is about 1.5 feet closer in.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Larson. 5 on the clock. Here's Lamb. Lays it up and banks it in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Santos. Here's Silva. The triple drops. Here's Wagner. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Outside Lamb. Now Hartenstein. Goes again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hartenstein's got 20 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
They set the pick. Diaz passes to Barbosa. And stolen by Hartenstein. Down low. Tipped. Here's Larson. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. Brazil trails by 21. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Santos pulls it in. Now Brazil with it. Over to the wing. Here's Silva. Money from 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Wagner outside. Right side, Schroeder. Hartenstein a screen. From 13 feet. Can't get it to go. Here's Diaz. Cleared away by Hartenstein. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Germany. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Wagner. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it's Germany picking up the win.
What an outstanding start for them in group play. 1 win away from being first on the table.
Yeah, with just 2 group stage contests, every game is a must-win.
And I think they did a great job playing with energy, setting the tone for the rest of this FIBA tournament. They made a statement. They'll be a team to deal with.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for being with us here tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Franz Wagner.